Hey y'all, it's your girl Feeder Top Notch Diva and your favorite entrepreneur. As always, I'm so happy to see you guys and just know that I'm back. Yep, and I'm excited. And I do have some good stories to talk about today. Okay, but before I begin, always visit www.topnotchnews.com for all of your business, shopping, and entertainment. It's the one place stop with all you need. Okay, all right. Now, let's go ahead and get into it. This week, Hurricane Beryl has touched down in Texas, mainly Houston, and its surroundings. And I tell you guys, it's been something else. Right now, with us being in Houston, or with me being in Houston, there's still a lot of people that are without power. Over 2 million people lost power. Um, and now it's still a few. It looks like Centerpoint, they've been working hard to get everybody back up, which is a good thing, but it's still millions that don't have power. So, all prayers and everything to them. It wasn't that many deaths that were reported, which is a good thing because, usually with the hurricanes, a lot of people die, but there were only 5 reports as of yesterday from Fox. Um, and so that number is not as high, so I think that's a good thing to be able to report that not many deaths, and people definitely stay off the street. Right now, mainly people are just trying to uh, go and find food. Okay, I went out. Luckily, we have power at our home, but I went out thinking I was gonna pick up me a quick snack or something. And honey, these lines are wrapped around the corner. So even in my area, there's still a lot of people that are without light. So man, that's unfortunate. However, my internet was down. I was so upset. I was like, consolidated. Come on, let's get it together for a whole day. I had lights. I was able to say, ooh, Barrel didn't do me too bad. And then all of a sudden, my internet went down, and it went down the whole day. But today I was back up, so I was definitely cheering, happy about it. Okay. But since everything was going on, I have not been able to report for you guys. Keke Jabar. I don't know if you guys remember, Love and Marriage, Huntsville. Keke, Tisha's cousin. Man, sad news that, unfortunately she passed, recently. Reports are saying that she was in her car looking at her phone. I guess she got home, and you know how a lot of us have a tendency to still sit in our car, check our emails and things. Well, uh, while she was doing that, she also went to sleep. And when she went to sleep, she was shut in the garage. The door was down, and I believe the next day her husband found her passed, dead in her car. So, man, that was very sad news, very unexpected, and then it's unfortunate because I've also read that the family has requested some members of the Love and Marriage Huntsville to not show up at the funeral. I don't know what that's about, but maybe too many people might have come in and said stuff that they didn't like. I don't know the true detail behind that, but it's been said that a lot of that the family did request for some of the castmates to not show for Keke's funeral. So, you know, it's a bad situation all the way around. And all I could do was say prayers to the family who was left behind and the friends of Keke, you know, because she was one of the stars, the breakout stars for Love and Marriage, and I'm sure a lot of people were excited to see her again. So it's unfortunate that she lost her life, especially in such a manner as, you know, getting fumes from a car. So, you know, prayers for the family, but, you know, we lift them up. Now, it's also been a report that rapper Lil Durk 10-year-old son shot his stepdad in defense of his mom. And you know, Lil Durk is a young rapper himself, and I'm like, what in the good googly moogly? How is it that his son would even be able to know how to shoot a gun at 10 years old? And unfortunate, you know, it's just been a lot of unfortunate news in entertainment lately. You know what I'm saying? So, man, prayers on that one. I didn't even much check a lot of detail on that, but I'll report a little bit more on when, what, where, and how. But yeah, when you hear that 10-year-olds are shooting people, you know, at the end of the day, it also could be a situation of what if he just don't like his stepdaddy? Okay, what if he just don't like his stepdaddy, man? But whatever the case may be, you know, hopefully everything works out. And just for reference, I don't believe that the stepfather died. I think his son just shot him. But speaking of people being shot, Alec Baldwin, it's heating up. His manslaughter trial is beginning, and they've started a jury selection. And as you all know, you can go to topnotchnews.com/TV and check out the stories that I talk about here on the podcast. But in the trial hearing, it seems like, you know, the attorneys are coming for, or not the defense, but the prosecution is really attacking Baldwin's character, stating that, you know, he was cursing on set. He made the people uncomfortable, and several times he pointed the gun. And I don't know. When I first heard about it, I thought that it was an accidental shooting. His statement is that it did happen on accident. He did not think that there were bullets in the gun when he shot it. And it's just really unfortunate. This happened back on the Rust set back in 2021. His statement for his innocence is that the gun fired accidentally after he was not aware that the gun had a live round in it. Now, it seems that the attorneys are looking at more than just accidental shooting. During the pre-trial hearing, prosecutors seem to be attacking Baldwin's character. On our website, you can always take a look at the court coverage and the pre-trial talks between the attorneys. The trial is taking place in Santa Fe, New Mexico, where the movie was being filmed. And if Baldwin is found guilty of involuntary manslaughter, he faces 18 months in prison. Now, I will say that 18 months in prison for the manslaughter, I don't know how long people usually stay in jail when they're going for some type of death, but 18 months I actually think is pretty good time. However, with it being an actor, someone who, you know, doesn't frequent jail, Probably don't, I'm sure that he's still worried about everything that's going on. But, as we look at everything, I'm saying, in my mind, I'm saying, hey, you can fight this case. Hopefully, uh, in my opinion, hopefully the charges are dropped, especially if it was truly an accidental shooting. They was on set. He clearly playing around with the gun, or now why he pointed the gun at somebody, I don't know. And for anybody who may be in this situation where y'all playing with guns, having guns on set, on your video, whatever the case may be, because I know a lot of entertainers do listen to our podcast, make sure you're not pointing it at nobody. It's so many deaths that are accidental that happen just because someone is thinking that the bullet is not in the case or inside the gun, or they took all the bullets out, and they just playing around. Let's just not point it. Point it in the sky, honey. Don't point it at the ground. But do not point a gun at anybody and think that there's going to be a good result. Just always have in your mind and think, hey, it could be a gun, a bullet here in my gun, so let me not play around with it. I think this is a deep message, as things can go from accident to jail time real quick. And in this particular case, Alec Baldwin is one that is, he's now facing jail time. You know what I'm saying? They a lot of times they say the rappers are basically they're gonna use them as examples or whatever the case may be. And in this case, hey, maybe Alec Baldwin might be used as an example to others to say, hey, stop playing with these guns, even on set. Now, do I think that he's gonna be found guilty? I don't know. And I think that his managers really are fighting hard, especially in their pre-trial talks. They are defending Alec Baldwin, and they are fighting hard for his freedom. But what are you guys' thoughts? I like to hear back. Visit us again, topnotchnews.com/TV. All you have to do is see the article and write your comments. Let us know what you think. I do get them. I don't post them, but I do receive your comments. So thank you guys. Again, visit www.topnotchnews.com. As always, I thank you guys for stopping by my favorite side of podcast heaven. You can be anywhere you wanted to be, but you chose to be here with me. And for that, I thank you. This is the news for today. And I hope to see you here, see you next time. Okay? It's your girl Fee, the Top Notch Diva, your favorite entrepreneur. Until next time, peace.